Hello and welcome to KPR's fourth pre-season game of the season away against Runwell Sports FC. The lineup is West is in between the sticks with Tracy and Matthews in a fullback positions with a defensive partnership of Lewis Tracy and Capitano Mr. Dobbo himself. Holding the midfield is Pollard with Guy Bishop, followed by in the number 10 position is Bailey Last. The front three is O'Driscoll, Cannell and Tom Coughlin, following his brother's departure, George, earlier this week. Now let's see what the gaffer has to say about all of this.
Link in as a band of brothers because we go to war together, we pray together, we rise together. All of that, you got to be one. We don't let each other down. When we're on that pitch, you give absolutely everything. When I say the words, you give me the shout. These new boys in here, they need to know. Keep! Nice and composed. When we can get on the ball, we play. Open up. 2-touch, 3-touch. Want to play. Want to be part of the team. Stick together. Work for one another. Keep! Team! Spirit! Walk on!
And we are underway. Runwell FC is a few divisions higher than us, so I think this is going to be tricky. However, John, Mr. Pollard himself, the gaffer, is a great team talk manager. I've only been in the room once when he's done a team talk on the first game, and he honestly makes you want to go and put your boots on and fight for him. He is a great hype man. Not even a hype man, he just makes you... He is the David Goggins of Essex and the David Goggins of England, if I do say so myself. It's only been a 40 seconds in at the moment, and we've had a chance, and we're out on our right side. I believe that is Tracy, pushing it down to our centre half, crossing it over to Dobbo himself, the captain. He has been great for us this season, if I do say so myself. Back into our centre half, over the top to Tom Coughlin, who his brother has snaked us and left earlier this week. A throw-in down into our striker. Can we get something from here? Number 17 backs off, into the air it goes and into the safe hand of their keeper. Already a minute in, but I can tell this is going to be a good game. Now, we are literally a minute 20 in, and they could hurry up. It looks like they are time wasting, and he has kicked it very high into their strikers, who's headed it down, and it has gone out for a throw-in. Now, whilst we are waiting, I'd just like to remind you to please subscribe, like and comment on our videos. Follow us on all our socials. Should be in the description below. It's really going to help us out. We've got some big things coming next few months, next few weeks, so you really want to stay tuned on this. Pollard is now in the middle, now to Guy Bishop, who is on a great run, passing out to the left side to Driscoll, chipped in but doesn't come to anything, unfortunately. Very close, and that's a foul by Tom Coughlin. He's obviously very upset with his brother leaving. Now 2 minutes 43 in, and a counter-attack is possible here over the top to their number 7, who's got a great chance, but Matthews is there. He's cutting through, he's passing, and can Cannell get there? He does, out to O'Driscoll, who's on a great run down that left flank. He's trying to see if he can create anything through there, crossing it in, but it is deflected by their number 3 into their defender's hands. In the air, Cannell taps it down. Can he get it back to O'Driscoll? Yes, he can. What is he going to do now? Possession taken away, tackled by Guy Bishop into their number 7, who's on a good run at the moment, but has been absolutely thundered by O'Driscoll. We like to play for the badge here. Goal kick in the 4th minute of the game. Honestly, a lot has happened in the first opening 5 minutes. I can tell this might be a good game. It's going to be a challenging game, and just kicked over the post by their attacking winger, I believe that was. Now, again, under 5 minutes in, Bailey Last back to captain Dobbo, or that was Tracy, into Pollard, but he couldn't quite make that off, into their strikers, number 9, back, but that was a foul of Dobbo, and he's clearly not happy by the ref's decision to give that as a foul. And me neither. Never hurt our Capitano. Number 16 out again onto that right side. The gaffer has obviously told our players to focus down that right hand side. They might be weak, and that is a pen. That has to be a pen. I don't know how that wouldn't be a pen. And it's not, it's a corner. Great, okay. This ref obviously has some bias against us. He obviously knows that we're pretty good and we're doing well, so doesn't want us to get our hopes up. Now corner by Tom Coughlin, crossed into the front post, onto number 16, number 17, Ben Canal. Can he get, oh no, but he's been hit in the head. That didn't look good. Yep, he's asking for assistance. That really didn't look good there. If you want to go rewind that, I would, but that did not look good. What's happening? Yeah, this might have to be a substitution. You know, these days, head injuries are really taken seriously, as they should. Get the medical man over, get that magic sponge, rub it on his head, and hope a genie will come out. Now, opening in the 8 minutes, 21, 22, 23 seconds, Canal has been substituted off due to that head injury, and Danny Lee has replaced him. But we are getting a counter-attack. Number 7 out on that left side for them. All right. Can he get something here? Number 9 passes to number 10. Out to that. They're loving this left side. Or all right. They obviously see some weakness down there. And a great defensive block by Tracy. Again, down that right side. Cutting back. Crossed over to our number 3. And can Dobbo get there? No. Number 9, his strength passed out on that left side again. You can tell they're focusing down the wing play, and great save, just tipped over the edge of the bar. Number 7 on that right side, I believe that's Pollard, who now has the ball. Crossed again, a great ball, and he's down. He is down. I believe he's dead. He could be seriously injured from that. Oh, no, he's back on his feet. He's running. Oh, he wants the ball. And Tom Coughlin nearly got there. Back to their defensive half, into their right back. Crossed over again onto that left side. All right. Greatly defended by number 18, Josh Pollard. Now to their number 10, and a great shot. And I have to say, a great finish to open the score sheet on today's game. Are the floodgates open? That is the big question. Dobbo to number 3, Matthews, down into, I believe that's Coughlin on the right. No, that's O'Driscoll or Coughlin on that side. Creating something, tackled by their defender, who's been defensively solid this game. And a good view over the hills there as it goes out. No, caught in by our players, crossed in, number 10, number 9. Can we get something here? Touch around the defender and kicked out defensively. Class. Into Matthews. Can he pass back to Dobbo, or does he want it himself? He wants it himself, and it's gone out of the pitch. Perhaps passing back to Dobbo would keep the ball in that possession.
We're in possession, but work hard.
That was a strong first half. Let's see what the gaffer has to say about
put
that.
Put that diamond in the midfield. You've got 4 of you now, so you should overload that. Right? You should have enough with the 3 at the back. Dobbo will sit in between Cam and Callum. Right? When the keepers, when Ben's got the ball, can we play out? You're now going to have your 2 wide guys, and you're going to have 4 in the midfield. Right? But Bailey, I want you to get close with him. When we start going on the offensive, right, the pair of you play off of each other. Right? So when we get the ball, can one of you come short? Right? You're more than likely going to be that man. So we've got to be bouncing off of you, right? Coming back in, midfielders being a little bit more imaginative to get on there and then go bang, put it through to TC. Right, so that's all I'd say to you. We've got to be a bit more with our passes forward, crisper, more intelligent, brighter, sharper, all of those things. And like I say, you have got more time. Open up, get yourself little triangles. The ball travels to your teammate. Make sure, if it goes out to Bradders out on the left. Is TC coming over, giving him something going forward? Is Cameron sort of just shifting over so we can always come back out the other way? Is that nearest midfielder going over? All of those things, don't leave your teammate isolated. All right, and that's what we've kind of done. We've been a bit sort of spread out, and it's all a little bit triggered afterwards. your trigger point should be happening as the ball's travelling. You should be going, that's me, no, that's me. All right, but listen, 1-0. There's nothing in this game. Literally ain't. There'll be chances either end. We need to listen. Let's go out, create more chances. How many balls into the box can we get? How many times can we play forward? Wide guys. How many times can we get in behind their full back? All right. You don't want to be running back. You're going to need to do it. So when it goes forward, make sure you look after it. All right. A lot more. Let's go.
Our Lord and Saviour, John Jesus Pollard, has spoken, and the second half commences. This game really can only be described as a 2019 Norwich against City. Us, the underdogs, Norwich, who are just really, we're better, and we're cooler, and quite frankly, we are better looking against the class of Mr. Boldy himself, Pep Guardiola, the powerhouse of skill, and oh, it's just been shown as we've conceded straight off from kickoff like a FIFA goal, but that is not a good start, really, is it? And we are off again, training by 2, but it only makes a greater comeback story. As Mark Goldbridge said in that Sidemen charity match, we are like Gladiator going into the Coliseum expecting to lose, so we need to go prove them wrong. So hopefully we can do that. To be honest, I think that we are really missing Sammy Santa. The only game we've won he has been there, but so have I. So they're missing one of our beautiful faces, aren't they, Sammy? I do have to say, we are playing well individually. There is great talent. I would like to point out Tom Coughlin. To be honest, Coughlin is turning into a prime noodled hair Ronaldo. And inshallah to that, my brother. Now, a great tackle. Oh, he's been fouled. He's on the deck and he's crying, but he's not going to get anything from us there. And we're off it again, crossing over the top to their defendant number 4, who is a muscular man, but he has already been outstrengthed by our number 7, and he is taken down. And that proves, if you want to get big, don't just go to the gym. Come play for John Pollard, because he will put the beast in you. Out wide again to our left back, but played forward. Now, Runwell Sports to their wider midfielder, who trips up on either their big feet or they just fancy taking Mr. Josh Pollard out for a dart. Now we are through with a huge opportunity, which is wasted by Bailey last, but it is a great save by the Runwell Sports number 1. The Brickhouse has the ball, and clearly a few of our players are a little bit intimidated by his huge muscular muscles, or to be honest, he probably just smells a BO. Now he bops it over to the number 12, who crosses it in, but is safely in the hand of our BFG goalkeeper, and that is a great save. He rolls it out to our defender, who is looking for options, passes it back, and he boots up the top of the pitch. We are still 2-0 down, and number 5 is passing back to the keeper. I have to say, keepers in grassroots football is more involved than the higher leagues, and I'm all here for it. It breaks up the play, it creates more option, and I think it leads to better counter-attacks. It's just been pushed out for a throw-in. IC snap, 16 taken by 16. The strike, shoot, oh, and what a goal. That is gone top right. The keeper should do better than that, but I think he saw a butterfly as he was looking elsewhere. Ball has been passed into the flanks. We haven't really been able to find our rhythm this game. I'm sure the gaffer's not going to be happy about that. Runwell really have dominated us. Really think of this game as if I was fighting Mike Tyson in a wheelchair. I'd probably get a good punch in, but ultimately he'd run my foot over and I'd cry and run away. The brick house blows the ball like the wolf into the central area. Number 2 sees the ice cream truck and has his pocket money on hand as he sprints past the camera, smelling the cornetto, calling his name, but ultimately is being pushed over the bar. Runwell are dominating this second half, primarily through the midfield, and a great touch past the 2 KPR players, passed out and darting through the Runwell winger, and a great save by the BFG. Striker obviously got some jelly legs there. Now nearing the end of the game, Runwell passing around the back like some foot champ sweat, trying to get his 15th win of the season. Nicely kept on, kicked out to the midfield, and that concludes the game. A painful end for the boys. I wonder what the gaffer has to say about that. I'm guessing he's not happy.
That third one, listen, that's decent. But we give the ball away. Alright, tiredness, wherever it is. Listen, this is pre-season. Alright, so there's no points to be won here. But what you do gain from this is disappointment. Because I can't actually encapsulate that into a pre-season session. So what you're feeling now is brilliant. As I said before, that's how you've got to feel. We needed to play more on the deck. You guys are out there. You can see it. You're there. You're the people that make it change when you're on the pitch. If we're working on it in training on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and we were saying, right, you know, JD's got to be there, Cam's got to be here, and we're not doing it, then we can go, well, hold on, we've done this, so why aren't we doing it? But you're not training. You're literally going game to game. You're getting your fitness, right? You're learning, but there's still individual performances out there where we have improved, right? And like I say, I think tiredness was a bit of a factor there as we got to the end now. So we're giving the ball away sloppy, people coming out of position, or our discipline, lack of discipline, and you can't. They're the sort of things that you've got to hold on to, right? But again, we've created some chances, but not enough. The boys up top, listen, I'd have been frustrated for them because they never really got the service. So again, we need to work on that, and maybe when we're playing a team which are going to be our equivalent, then maybe we'll see where we are that much better. That's what I'm hoping to see from it, that when we play teams in our league of our level, perhaps we are that little yard quicker, we're thinking a little bit sharper, we're doing a little bit more when we're going forward with our passes. You know, they're the things that we're going to look into. I don't know now when our next fixture is. Marcus, do you know? Next Friday. So again, we've got a long break. There's a few tired legs out there, so make sure you look after yourselves, guys, from now to then. You know, if you're like down the gym every day like me, can't get enough of it, you'll be fine. Alright, but if you're eating pasties and not looking after yourself, be mindful, right? Because you're not going to leave yourself in good shape. Alright, but listen, last positive, they said hot food in the bar, sausage and chips, all that stuff. Brilliant.